Ladies and gentlemen, the former Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Rigathi Gachagua, is the man that is currently trending after he went ahead to publish a letter directed to the President of the Republic of Kenya and the Inspector General of Police, claiming that his life was in imminent danger. I want to divulge into the said conversation so that we will understand why Rigathi Gachagua is trying to, what message Rigathi Gachagua is trying to pass across, claiming that his life is in danger, and what he is asking from the government to do for him so that he can continue with his campaigns as any other Kenyan. Now, Gachagua, as posted about 2 hours ago, and the caption of the said pictures of the letter was, "My life is in danger." We all know that Gashagua's life, as he has said it several times, that his life is in imminent danger. But let's agree that this is not a lie, and this is not just something that he has woken up to realize today. We all know that last year, Rigathi Gashagua's life was in imminent danger when he attended a burial service in Limuru, where he was almost killed after goons attacked him and tried to kill him. Apart from the incident in Lemoro last year, there was another incident about 2 weeks ago which happened at a church in Moiki Kasarani constituency where goons invaded a church service where Rigathi Gachagua had attended the church service. Now, it has become a pattern of people trying to attack him. And yes, it is clear that the safety of this man is in jeopardy. Allow me to get into the letter written by Rigathi Gachagua to the state. He says, April 15th, 2025, the second Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, Nairobi, Mr. Douglas Kanja Kirocho, the Inspector General of Police, the National Police Service, Jogoo House, Nairobi. Reference assassination attempt and violence against my life. Number one, he starts. Reference is made to the above subject matter for the immediate action and attention regarding my security, that of my family, my supporters, and my property. As you are aware, you have a constitutional responsibility and duty to protect life and property of every Kenyan, as enriched in the Constitution of Kenya 2010. However, in this case, Mr. Kanja, you are clearly perpetuating crime and violence. Number two, further, take note of your constitutional establishment under Article 245 of the Constitution of Kenya. More specifically, 245(2)(b) and independent command of the National Police Service. This is as you dine in the oligarchy and anarchism of the current unpopular regime. Number three, he says, might it have been forgotten to you, IG, I served as the Member of Parliament for Madeira constituency from the year 2017 to 2022, after which I was elected on a joint ticket with His Excellency President William Ruto, serving as the second Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya from the 10th September 2022 up to and until the sham impeachment in 2024 on flimsy and trumped up charges by the sponsors well known to you. Number four, you are well aware, and it is within public knowledge, that this matter is still alive in courts within the territory of the Republic of Kenya. Number five, you withdrew my security in a clear thought out scheme and backward conspiracy to make me vulnerable to organized criminal gangs in cohort with the police and other security agencies, and have been implementing the scheme. You are aware that, number one, on 28th November 2024, At a solemn funeral service in Limuru, Kiambu County, I was attacked by organized criminal gangs. My vehicles damaged irreparably. Women and children raft, property of unknown value destroyed, mourners beaten up as police watched. This was an assassination attempt that failed. The attackers whose photos, it says the attackers whose photos can number plate KCR 919U trailed me, no, information were shared online for more than 1 month on. No action has been taken on either. Instead, politicians and leaders aligned to me, including Senator Karugo Wadangwa, former Limuru MP Honorable Peter Mwadi, have been treated to harassment by security agencies over what is within your knowledge of whom the planners and executioners were. On 28 December 2024 in Shamata, Nyandarua County, an inspector of police flagged by organized criminal gangs threw tear gas canisters at me to scatter my supporters and create a fertile avenue to attack me with an assassination intent. And the inspector of police, well known to you, has not been displayed for destabilizing peace and an attempted assassination. On 18th January 2025, at Kamukunji grounds in Nyeri town, at a prayer rally organized by the popularly known Reverend Maina Wauti C, when my spouse, Pastor Dorcas Regadi, was preaching, an attack gang well known to you descended on the congregation and took over the prayer meeting. My spouse had to be whisked away by a private security. The police in civilian attire joined forces with the criminals, and hitherto no action has been taken. You are well aware that I was to attend these prayers, and after an intelligence tip-off, I skipped as a responsible citizen to avoid what would have been a retaliation by my supporters, which would have led to conflict bad for our nation. On 23rd March 2025, at the St. Peter's Cathedral in Nyeri, criminal gang, well organized by yourselves and parties known to you, attacked the Christian faithful where I was attending a Sunday service. The police deliberately and handily watched mayhem as Christians were harassed and vehicles stoned in the church compound and outside. Again, you have kept, again, you have kept, it continues by saying, the police, you have kept a deaf ear and golden evil silence on the matter within your jurisdiction. On 28th of March 2025, in Naivasha town, a contingent of police officers under the command of one Mr. Keter, OCPD Naivasha, heavily harmed, beat and roughed up innocent and harmless residents of the town who had organically gathered to greet me. The same police officers trailed my motorcade, harassed my staff up to my Mayo shopping center where they clobbered residents and threw tear gas canisters to innocent citizens who were trying to speak to me and greet me. Again, Mr. Douglas Kanja, IG, your silence is the loudest ever. On 6th April 2025, at a church service at PCEA Kasarani East Parish at Mwiki in Nairobi County, a battalion of furious gangsters wielding machetes and crude weapons stormed the church where I was worshipping and caused chaos on unthinkable magnitude. Women, children, and worshippers were treated to a cacophony of violence, and not a single police officer responded despite the police station being a few meters from the church. It is within your knowledge that the deputy Inspector General of Police instructed the police not to provide security. You are aware that there has been deliberate plans to attack my home in Nairobi, Nyeri, and my properties across the country by individuals well known to you or where you are culpable accomplice. How you take action anyway. You are also aware that security agencies have been trailing me with marked and unmarked vehicles. Notably, on 19th of December 2024, an NIS officer with a fake number plate trailed me to Makueni for reasons known to yourself. He says, take notice that certainly there is NIS operatives trail and stalk me and my immediate family members in unmarked cars or and clandestine number plates. This is an affront to right to privacy. It says clearly as such, the NIS officers telling me is a clear sign they coordinate with the criminal gangs on my activities, movements in order to attack me. 6. From the above known incident and others known to you, targeted. This is clearly targeted my life and that of my close family members and my supporters. Number 7, it says, be advised that Kenya is a constitutional democracy. The rule of law cannot be applied selectively. Be informed that the people of Kenya are well aware of all these incidences and might anything happen to me or my family, this country will fall into unspeakable violence. You can only imagine, leading to political instability and breakdown of law and order. Number 8, be reminded that in the run-up to the 2007 general election in Kenya, similar patterns of incidents, either soft or hard, exposed Kenya into international shame, and you, one time holder of the office you do, found, I mean, you are one time holder of the office, found his way to the International Criminal Court, ICC, for crimes against humanity. Be informed that under the Constitution of Kenya, under Chapter 4, the Bill of Rights, fundamental freedoms and rights are guaranteed to every Kenyan and not under the mercy of the state and its bureaucracies. Is number 10 and the last one. He says, therefore then, I demand as follows and be advised, so Mr. Douglas Kanja, IG. Immediate arrest and prosecution of the perpetrators of violence. Number 2, provide security in all public gatherings and that I attend as a leader in this country. Provide me with security with immediate effect. Number 4, cease and desist from interfering with peaceful gathering of citizens. Number 5, stop with immediate effect NIS officers and other security agencies from stalking and trailing me and my family members. Number 6, it says protection of my family, of my homes and property. 11, it says take firm notice that might not further violence and assassination attempt be mentioned on me. Whatsoever, you will be personally responsible to the people of the Republic of Kenya, to the entire world, to what happens to me. Now the letter, he directed it, CC, President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency William Ruto, CS Interior and Coordination of the National Government, Kipchumba Murkomen, Director General, National Intelligence Service, Newden Haji, Chairperson, National Police Service Commission, Director General, Directorate of Criminal Investigation, Amin Mohammed, the Independent Police Oversight Authority, IPOA, Kenya Human Rights Commission, an International Commission of Jurists, all hands of missions and diplomatic corps in Kenya. Now that is Gashagua for you, and that is the message that he clearly passed. I mean, he has clearly stated it, highlighting every incident that has led up to this point. And we all can agree that, yes, this man has a point. It's about time that the country takes notice of what he is saying. But let me ask, what is Gashagua adding up to what is this end goal? Because if you look at these, the moment the former deputy president has written this letter, and recently he made it clear that he has even written a will to his family on how the politics of the Mount Kenya region will be run after he is gone. We can agree on one thing: there's something big. Either Gashagua is planning something big for himself, or he has seen something big is going to happen to him soon. So it's a clear indication he is sending out signals. Na anasema, if I get shot or if anything happens to me, then the person responsible is IG Kanja, NIS Director Nudin Haji, DCI Director Amin Mohammed, and above all, President William Ruto. So they should be answerable to you for whatever happens to me. That's it for now. Tell me what you think about this letter. Leave a comment in the comment section. I'll see you in our next video. Remember to subscribe. This is the Kenyan Daily Report.